So if you're into TikTok or Instagram or whatever, you may have heard the background song in a lot of different movies or little video things where they're making fun of themselves. But at least take this as a theme for right now. Not that this is making fun of ourselves or anything, but life is wonderful. Life is curious, and we need to really enjoy the time we have here because it's so brief. So your question is, if you need to improve, you need to change your approach to making new friends and potential romantic relationships. And so I'm gonna do 3 cards. I'm gonna pull. First card is gonna be you. The second card will be what happens if you keep your current approach, and the third and the last card will be what happens if you change your approach. So 3 different cards, and we'll see how this turns out. Tarot cards have been used for supposedly predicting futures and things like that. And while I've seen some astonishing things done with tarot cards that amazes me still, think about this more of as a tool for self-reflection, because anything that you want to accomplish in life, LEEP, it's up to you. You have total control. No matter what these cards tell you, you have total self-control of your life. So I'm gonna do one last cut, I think. Okay, one cut here, and this is you. That's the 2 of Wands. And what happens if you keep your same approach? Reverse 5 of Cups. And what happens if you change your approach? The Lovers. You know what? I mean, I guess thinking that you don't need to be a tarot reader to see what's going on here, right? So this is kind of funny. But let's go through this interpretation, all right? So the Wands is a card of action and energy, ambition, but to me is also a card of knowledge. A lot of tarot card readers or interpreters, I consider myself an advisor, but a lot of readers would think that Filled as Swords is a card of knowledge. To me, the Wands, I feel it's a card of knowledge because it has leaves. I don't know, I always feel this, it speaks to me as far as this represents knowledge. So you are, and this 2 of Wands, the 2 is a partnership, and you are a careful planner. You're a careful person, and this is you looking over the horizon, waiting for your ships to come back in, right? You have the world in your hands. You're controlling your destiny. You truly are one step away from being a manifester. And there is a card for a manifester. It's called the Magician. So you could look for that afterwards. But you're one step away from being that. You're planning. You hold the world in your hands. And you need to believe that that you have control of your destiny. Now, what happens if you decide to keep your same approach? And this being a reversed 5 of Cups. Cups is about emotion. And it's usually a card that we could associate with love. 5 is about conflict. So this is not exactly this, because this would tell us more about mourning and sacrifices, and that's kind of where you'd be at right now. But being in this reverse position, I feel that you're recovering from something, broken heart. I'm not sure. So if you continue in your current path, nothing's going to change. You're going to stay in the same spot without making those connections that you truly desire. Changing your approach, and you know what? I'm going to pull one more card afterwards, but changing your approach, the Lover's card. And there is nothing clearer than that, because you will find what you're looking for. Love and soulmates. And look at this. You will find your soulmate. You're being looked over by the angels. They're just looking at you, and such a great future, to have.
Start cutting carbs.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn off my YouTube. It just started through commercials, so it distracted me. But going back to this, Yeah, look, what a great future. You need to change your approach, and this is going to happen. I love this card. Pretty much Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden, everything that's there. I mean, this is still Satan right there, the snake and everything. But this card will represent that love and soulmates. And there's, of course, within anything that happens, there's good and bad, and there is always a potential for things going wrong. But you will find that. Now, what is that you need to work on as far as to work to get here? And let's pull this card. And the Ten of Wands. Again, wands being about action and ambition. The 10 about completion. And you have burdens that you need to release. And that is what's holding you back right now. The most important thing to work on is whatever it is that is bringing you down. And you know exactly what that is. I don't need to tell you what it is. You know what's stopping you. You need to let that go. Let these emotions go. I feel that these two are related. That's why you're in your spot that you're at right now. You're longing for that kindness, and you're not releasing the burdens that you've had in your past. And this is about you releasing that. Let them go.